is so intimidating, but the more you do it, it's just like, it's whatever.
Right. You start to see the camera as a person.
Yeah, you see like a normal person.
So it's easier to talk to
them. And especially what makes a difference is like my buddy who does all my videos, Elijah, he makes you feel it. He makes you feel so comfortable in front of the camera, like you forget that there's just a random person watching you.
Yeah.
So he's good.
So when he's recording you, is he
just has it on.
He just has the camera on and just records the whole time.
Just records the whole time. He doesn't even like tell you action, because I think that's his strategy. It was like just 1, 2, 3, and then you don't even forget about it. And so you're just natural. Because sometimes I feel like when you hear action or I go, you kind of like,
you have to sit back and you start thinking of, am I going to say it right? What do I have to say?
And some of the best clips that we've had is literally just all natural. He doesn't even tell me. I'm like, oh shit, you caught that in the video, and he just puts it in the video, and it just makes for great content. So.
Yeah, I think the best skill for a cameraman to have is that invisible, feel, that cloak.
100% to make you feel like you're just, the camera's not there. You're just hanging out with a friend.
Yeah,
like how you just normally act, like how we're doing right now. We're just like, I don't even know this shit's on.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, dude. But this is super, super dope. I appreciate you having me over here, bro.
Of course.
Honestly, bro.
Of course. Yeah. I think we're running now. I got to check, But yeah, no, we're good.
Oh, for sure.
All right. Well, welcome back to Mack the Cast. Today I'm here with my dog, Chuy.
What's up, everybody?
This is a very special episode, like most, but this one is close to my heart because he is a friend of mine that I've known for at least half of my life.
Honestly, it's crazy. We went to kindergarten together.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Like way more than half of my life, we've known each other. So,
long time.
Very long time.
Yeah.
A little background on Chuy. He is in the real estate space. I don't know how you got there, so we'll talk about that. But before that, played a little soccer.
Yeah.
Good at soccer. And recently I caught him at the gym, and, we've kind of started catching back up and, chatting back again. So thanks for popping onto the show, dude.
Appreciate you having me, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Love what you're doing.
So shoot, getting into the real estate, we might as well just get straight into it. Where were you in your life when you were like, you know what, I need a career? Real estate is it.
So real estate kind of just came about. It was actually kudos to my parents. So my parents obviously come from an immigrant family. My parents came from Mexico with nothing, but they always saw the power of real estate. My parents, there was like, hey, they didn't believe in stocks and nothing. Just like owning property is the way to make it happen.
Yep.
So they've had one house here, and they would always, because there was a language barrier, they would always be like, hey, can you help me write up a contract? So it was always part of my life without knowing it was like, so it kind of prepared me. And then fast forward, COVID came. As everybody, we were just stuck at home.
Yep.
And my dad's like, instead of just wasting your time, why don't you I think this is a perfect opportunity for you to get your license.
Do the schooling and stuff.
Get your license. And I was like, and he's like, and I'll pay for it. He's like, I'll pay for it. He's like, and I was like, nah, you don't gotta do it. He's like, no, like, I'll pay for it because we're always investing in real estate. I'd rather pay you instead of paying some rando.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. But I was like, okay, whatever. So we got the thing. And to be 100% honest, I really didn't apply myself to get it. Right. I was mountain biking, just doing a bunch of outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I looked back and I was like, oh shit. I didn't even do it. My pops paid for it. So I kind of like guilt tripped myself. And I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to pay with my own money.
Yeah.
Pay it for the course. And I'm going to make it happen.
I'm going to lock in.
And lock in. And, between my normal 9 to 5, working with the family business, we do custom cabinetry too.
Okay.
So I was like every day, grind, doing studying, doing it. I was like, I'm going to make this happen. And then sure enough, within the year, I got my license, and I actually didn't pass my exam the first time. I passed it on the second time.
Really?
Yeah. And then when I got that, dude, it was the feeling was unbelievable because you work so hard for something just for this piece of paper. Like, damn, I did it. But then you're thinking that's the peak. You're like, oh, I got it. I'm made. Hell no, that's just the beginning.
Because then after that, it's more so learning the application of everything.
You start learning the game, the actual real game. You know, you start getting, you know, like because you get it, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. Like I got my license. All right, now what? Now what? And so then you're like, okay, well, then obviously you hear some friends that are in the real estate stuff, and you're like, okay, like, hey man, I got my license. What can I do? And I've had one friend who was like, oh, well, why don't you come interview with, you know, my brokerage or come check out my team? And I was like, okay. And it wasn't really my thing. I was like, you just didn't connect. And then finally I was like, well, let me just go to one right here. I literally Googled it. And I'm like, Keller Williams, Tri-Valley. I was like, all right, bet. Let me go there. And it was in Pleasanton. Same thing. Had a great interview. Well, shout out Kiyoki.
Hey, shout out Kiyoki.
He interviewed me. He's like, hey, man, I think you'd be great as a solo agent. You know, you just give off this vibe that, you know, you're just going to get it. And I was like, okay. But I really didn't know what that meant either. I'm like, solo agent? Okay. So then I rocked being a solo agent for like 3 months. Okay. But I was like, I was going to meetings like the one that would hold at the brokers, but I was like, I'm not feeling like I'm doing anything. I was just like, what the heck? So then I was like, well, screw it. I'm going to just join a team. I heard great things about teams. And then I was like, all right. So then I started applying or just messaging, emailing teams that were in the brokerage. And no hate on y'all, but nobody would give me a shot. Nobody would even respond back to my email.
Because you were new or maybe
or I don't know.
Yeah.
And nobody was giving. And mind you, you look at this like Hispanic kid with tattoos and just like this, what? You know, I don't feel like the cookie cutter real estate agent.
Yeah.
And, but then finally, one day, I just got so over just emailing people. Then one day I messaged the team that I'm on now. I literally just DM'd them. The most unprofessional way possible. I was just like, hey, I just got my license. Can I interview? Yeah. It was just super blunt and literally within like, I think probably an hour, I got a DM back. They're like, sure, come on in. Awesome. And I was like so pumped because from that point, nobody was giving me even a response. So just them giving me the opportunity to like sit down and meet with them. Yeah. And honestly, shout out Tony and Elena and the whole tag team. But from them, I've told them in person, like from that first day that I interviewed, my life has changed. Really? Completely. Thanks to Tony and Elena for giving me like just an opportunity. Yeah. And that's what I straight up told them in my interview. Like, dude, all I need is an opportunity, and let me show you what I can do with it. And probably within less than a month, I had my first deal.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I've been catching up with you on socials. I like you know, obviously, but the people don't. You've been putting a lot of maybe the money that you earned through real estate back into your business by elevating your content. Yeah. You know, one thing that Chuy does is when somebody gets a house and it's the key day, so it's time for them to move in. Yeah. Right? He pulls up to the house. He makes sure he's there. Gives them the key in a nice box. Always has a cool big screen TV for them. And it's kind of it's really a party because what Chuy understands is when somebody is purchasing a house,
it's the biggest accomplishment somebody can do.
It's the biggest accomplishment somebody can do because they're having their chance at owning something.
Yeah, and from what I've learned, every story is different. Everybody's lead up to key day is completely different. You know, it's just that's the thing that I love about this business, and you get to learn. You know, you get to connect with my clients. Is like everybody has a different story. You know, and that's the amazing thing. So that's why I try to make the key day, you know, a special day. Like it's not, again, it's not every day you buy a house, and it's like I feel like it's it's like how we celebrate high school graduations, we celebrate weddings. Shit, we even celebrate when you buy a car. So it's like, why don't you celebrate literally the biggest accomplishment someone can do?
Where you're going to raise your family and grow. And,
you know. So that's why I try to make it like a celebration or just celebrating them for their hard work. You know, no matter how they got like, yo, we did that, you know? And so I love it, man. I just if anything, that's the thing that excites me the most.
Yeah, your opportunity to give back and stuff.
For sure.
Speaking of giving back, pretty soon here you have something going on downtown Livermore for back to school.
Yeah, so I decided to. So on August 2nd, I rented out Rebel. So if you know, you know. Rebel's downtown. It's a cool little spot. I rented it out, so it's going to be like a cocktail, get together, party if you want to call it, or social gathering.
Community outreach.
But the whole goal is like, if you RSVP, you automatically get one free drink.
Nice.
And then if you bring a donation, whether it be socks, notebooks, any type of school supplies, you automatically get a second drink just to hang out, and just a good way to people get together and also give back to these kids who need it, especially with everything being so expensive. Families are going through tough times. So I've always told myself if I was ever in a position to give back, I was going to give back. Because I remember sometimes I grew up with a single mom. And I don't know how my mom one day would just show up with a backpack full of school supplies, and I was just like, I don't know how you got this, but I know,
thanks.
But I know for sure there was probably some type of program, that she was signing up for, and someone was donating stuff to me. So I always said, if I can be in a position to give back, I'm gonna give back, and now I'm able to do that. So
so
hopefully
you're doing it. You're living by the word, man. That's cool. My horoscope today said, what did it say? Make sure to take care of yourself so you can take care of the people who are around you. So obviously you have to be in a space where you're mentally clear, you're financially able to help, and dude, I like that you're able to do that, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, no, but I get it's again, dude. It's just, it's just again, ever since that one meeting with Tony and Elena, that changed my life forever. And I've always said, if I get an opportunity to, change my life and to help others, I'm going to do that. And here we are now. Yeah.
And so you've been really successful in the real estate space, and what I've seen in a very short period of time, like winning awards and stuff like that. So what is something that you think about your personality sets you apart?
I mean, I guess honestly, good question, bro. I honestly think it's just, I'm more focused on I don't care about the money. I honestly don't. And in my people who might see like, oh, you're lying. Like, honestly, my biggest thing is I'd rather connect with you on a personal level. Like, I don't care what you're looking at, whether it's a $100,000 mobile home or if it's a $3 million home. It's like, it doesn't matter. You know, I'd rather connect with you on a personal level. Like, you're my friend, and that, I think that's what people, from the response from the people have told me, like, hey, you're not salesy, you're not pushy, you're not trying to convince me on buying something that I don't want to. I'm just straight up. I'm like, hey, man, if you want this house, great. If you don't want it, on to the next. Yeah. So I think that's about my personality. I think that's what's, I think is what's setting me apart, I guess, from people that,
not too money hungry.
Or I just more focus on the relationship with the people.
That's sweet. That makes sense, dude. Because you've been extremely successful. And I feel like just in general, people tend to gravitate towards you because you're a cool dude. And so taking that into the real estate space was a very smart choice. Now we could take it back all the way to high school. Where did you see yourself going after high school? Because you were playing soccer. Did you see yourself going and playing?
Well, I mean, I guess like every young cat, whether it's, who loves a sport, whether it's basketball or football or even soccer in general, you always think, bro, I want to play that.
I know.
I just want to, and so I was so locked in on, and I personally think on my sports journey, I had a late sprout, like, if that makes sense. Like, I developed later. Like, I was never good, like, growing up, but I was like, I would work hard. I'm like, yo, I'm going to try to keep up with y'all. Because I grew up with a bunch of homies that straight ballers, and I was like, but I want to be there with them. So I would have to train harder or like run, go like just do the extra work just to keep up with them, right? And then eventually, all that paid off, and so I really, really wanted to just be a professional soccer player, and I got a chance to play some high level ball, but then, obviously injuries come, and
that happens
with sports, that you got to stay healthy, and if you're not healthy, there's always somebody right there. So that it was fun. I met a lot of cool people. It taught me a lot of life lessons, and so that's literally I was only that. Because my plan B was like, all right, look, I'm going to chase this crazy dream, right? And I got a little taste of it, but I was like, at least I have my family business I can fall back on. I was like, I'm just going to hone in on the family business.
Yeah.
Never did I think I was going to be here, never.
Yeah, you're in a spot where working hard as an athlete, for sure, you're in a spot where you understand the harder you work, the more you get rewarded.
Yeah.
So being an athlete and bringing that into what is essentially the sales role, I think that goes hand in hand.
Oh, dude, it's
athletics and sales.
Athletics and the business that I'm in now literally go hand in hand. Like if it wasn't for soccer, or just being in sports, I don't think I would be able to do what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Having met so many people from different walks of life, you meet them and you understand them. So then now I'm over here. Oh, I kind of know what this person is thinking. I know what they're into. Kind of, because, hey, I've met,
started meeting a lot of people.
Started meeting a lot of people, and we have this. I always say, like in my real estate stuff, whether I'm selling a house or whether I'm not selling a house, I always treat it as reps. The more open houses I do, the better I get at them.
Exactly.
The more houses I show, it's the same thing with any sport. The more shots you put up.
Exactly. Like I said, I understand.
Yeah.
Playing basketball my whole life, that's all it was I was never, like, basketball was my life. Watching it wasn't, but playing it was. Yeah. And I understood that if I didn't make a shot, I had the opportunity to make up for it on defense. Yeah. Put in a little extra work and I can get another one. Yeah. So bringing that into life at the same time,
it goes hand in hand, bro.
Yeah. It's been life-changing. All right, here. Let me see. So I had Chat pull up some questions that were more real estate based.
It's all good, man. Open book.
But, then we can get into some what ifs or would you rathers that are more life situations.
Let's do them.
But first, so these are for the not so average real estate agent.
Yeah.
So, number one, what is the weirdest thing you've ever seen during a home tour?
Oh, it was a sign in the bathroom that said, "Please don't do blow."
in the open house?
In an open house. Yeah, so I think the owners probably, I think they were like, they like to party or they had a good sense of humor, but I feel like they forgot to take that off. Because as soon as you walked into the bathroom and behind the door, it says, "Please do not do blow. Thank you." I was like, it was kind of funny, but that was by far the weirdest thing I've seen.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. Let me see. Is there anything that buyers will obsess over that they just absolutely want that's not a really big deal, or
a lot of times it's like a lot of first-time home buyers, sometimes they're just stuck in their ways, like, oh, I just want to live in this certain area, and that might not be the case. It's like, first of all, your first home will never be your forever home, right? So it's kind of like you have to sacrifice. Yeah, for example, so there's a lot of people that we love this town. There's a reason why we love it so much, because it's a dope city to live in.
Yeah, it's an amazing area. Yeah.
So there's people that are kind of our age who like, hey, I want to just stick in Livermore, but you can't afford it. And there's no shame in that, but it's like, hey, but if you really want to own a house, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to, like, let's go to Tracy.
Yeah, go somewhere else for a little bit.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like people understanding, like, hey, you have to sacrifice, to then hopefully move over here. But that's pretty much the big. And then eventually they see, like, okay, you're right. They see the big picture.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the biggest one, but
Okay, so it's similar to the shows that are on HGTV and stuff, where they give them the three options. One house is exactly what they want, but it's just out of their price range, and then they give them the other two options, like the Three Bears and Goldilocks.
Yeah.
Just helping them find which one works the best. Yeah, that's cool. Has a client ever fallen in love with the wrong house and you kind of had to say, hey?
Well, I mean, I guess yes, but I mean, that's our job. I mean, you just have to, you give your opinion, you know, you give them all the facts, you see all the inspections and stuff. But if they're still in love with the house, you know, what they say goes. So
yeah,
you know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is a question that I have on the top of my head. When it comes to finding a real estate agent, how does somebody do that? You know, do they just go to their friend, or, you know, how do you know if a real estate agent is really good?
So first, support your local real estate agent.
I agree.
No, but that all just depends. I mean, I get it. Some people don't want to work with friends or family because they don't want to break that relationship. You know, because I guess there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong, or there's a lot of stuff that can go right, or simply people just don't want to have or know how much your financials, and I get that, right? But I guess at the end of the day, it comes down to whether you're the buyer or the seller. Is just, you know, what can that agent, you know, are they a man or woman of their word? You know, that like, hey, they're gonna do what they say they're gonna do. You know, and second, that they make you feel like, I guess, that they're trustworthy and confident. That you can, like, hey, I can call you at 8 p.m. and you're gonna answer. I mean, I don't know, man. That's kind of like a hard question to answer. But to find an agent, I mean, you can literally, there's multiple, you know, avenues. You can go through Zillow, Redfin, or if you just know of an agent, like, hey, man, let me, you know, and having conversations like this, like, hey, I'm interested in getting into the space, or I want to sell my house, or I want to look into a house, and then just whatever the vibe they give you, and then, you know, if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, there's no harm, no foul. You can just go on to the next.
Go on to the next, yeah. Somebody's always looking for a house. That's one thing. I think real estate, being a real estate agent, a lot of people can do it, so it's probably pretty competitive.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like if you're in it for a while, then you're gonna be successful.
Yeah.
As long as you learn people.
Yeah, no, you have to have to learn to, like, love people, and just, it's a business of service. You know, you know, and I have to, you know, if you want to see 10 houses, you have to be okay with helping these people. You're, you know, showing them. And there's a lot of agents out there, not to throw any shade, but there's like some agents like, nah, I don't go past the Altamont. Nah, that's not me. Or I'm not going past a certain thing. But it's like, bro, people are coming to you for a reason, and now you don't want to help them. It's just,
it's almost like, bro, be grateful that they came to you and do the little bit of extra work.
Exactly,
you know?
bro. And like that goes a long way, because you just don't know who that person you're helping is gonna then lead to next.
Exactly.
You know, that person who wants to look in Tracy, they might have a family member who's looking in Ruby Hills. And, you know, just because you turn him down, that Ruby Hills family member or whatever is like, hey, how did so-and-so treat you? Well, you know what? He's great and all, but when it came down to the nitty-gritty, he wasn't trying to help me go an extra 15 minutes. So they're not going to, like, oh, well, screw that. I'm not going to call so-and-so. I'm going to call.
Dude, going that extra mile in any industry, I think, is the most important thing to do. Is there anything else that's real estate related that you've come across that you weren't expecting, but now it's like part of the job? Or
well, I think honestly, it's a true shocker when you see like all real estate, again, like HGTV. You see like all the glam and all these people make hella money, and like it just, you don't do anything, the business just comes to you like that. Hell no. Hell no. This business, you got to be out there hustling and grinding and literally putting yourself out there, whether it's through social media, door knocking, just cold calling people. That is the biggest shocker to me. I was like, oh, wow, you really have to work for this business. Like, that was the biggest one. Really? But honestly, I love it. I love that grind. I love, you know, doing that. So that was honestly the biggest shocker to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why a lot of people get into this business, because they have that misconception of like, oh, dude, I just get to post a couple Instagram reels and I'm making all this money.
Yeah.
And it is not that.
Yeah.
It is not that.
So speaking of Instagram reels, do you think that adding that to your repertoire as far as, you know, putting out good content has helped?
Definitely, because I feel like now social media is the new wave. It's the new, you know, people like when they Google you, you know, they don't, you know, they're the first thing like, what's your Instagram? You know, so your Instagram is pretty much your new website.
Yeah.
You know, so can you hear the airplane through this? Probably.
You could hear them, but you could hear yourself
okay,
too.
Cool.
We're right in the flight path of the airport.
No, but definitely, I feel like social media, like you need to have that thing, you know, dialed in, and not have boring content on there, because again, you know, all these new people, or like people that are in our demographic who are first-time home buyers, they want to see, you know, stuff that's appealing, you know, and so if your Instagram or the content that you're putting out, from what I think isn't dialed in, I think, you know, it does affect.
It makes sense, and I don't want anybody to be disencouraged.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have a professional helping you, you do it anyway. Start somewhere. But once you have the opportunity to invest in possibly an editor or a camera guy, do it, because having that third person angle is just
I mean, it's free. So I mean, with with Instagram's whole setup and thing, you mean you can, if you really take the time to teach yourself how to just use the app and edit it yourself, you could get pretty good stuff,
dude. And shoot, you don't even have to be talking in front of the camera. Nowadays, a lot of the things is just following the trends that are out there. So if you can catch those early, catch those audios early, that's all you have to do. You don't have to.
The algorithm will just put it up and put you in front of all these people. Yeah. But yeah, definitely social media has helped out a lot, you know. It's helped out a lot, but so I encourage people to do it, definitely.
Cool, man. So we've been in the real estate space for a little while. I actually have I took the class, so I have my certificate. Now I have to go take the test and stuff. A little nervous. But yeah, so that's something that I'm going to be doing. But we've been talking about the real estate space for a little while now, and I know that you're a funny person, so I'd like to get into part of the show where we do maybe some would you rathers or you know, funny life questions. Again, this is chat, so I haven't read through all of them.
It's all good, bro.
So if the order or delivery of the questions is a little off, that's my fault, not yours.
It's all good, bro.
What is a red flag that you fully accept about yourself?
A red flag?
Yes. Or possibly a light yellow one.
Light yellow?
Maybe caution. A caution.
Damn, what's a red flag of mine? Damn.
This is a very introspective question.
And that's, it's like, holy shit. You don't get it, like, I guess sometimes, I get like anything, you just get impatient with just, you know, you want something so bad, and it's like, you just kind of just get impatient with something, whether that's, whatever it may be, but I think kind of sometimes being impatient. You know? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when it comes to red flags, I feel like I have a few off the top of my head. They don't just pop up. Like, oh, that's a red flag for sure. But yeah, I would say a red flag of mine would be putting other people before myself too often. To the point where it's like, okay, you're not making any progress because you're trying to take care of other people.
Yeah, no, that's and actually, now that you said that, same here. You know, sometimes you try to, you know, you just keep putting your energy on people who don't deserve it, kind of, and you're just like, you're trying to see the good in them for so much, and but it's taken away from your growth as a person. So definitely, I think that's I'll piggyback off that one. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. So these aren't just questions for us too. Yeah, these are questions for you to think about as well, and you know, get into the back of your mind, like, what do I have red flags?
Yeah. And we all do.
We all do. It's when you're able to call them out is when you're able to
really grow.
Really grow and get rid of them, and
It's that cheese. What's that cheesy saying? You have to look at the man in the mirror.
Yes.
And like call the BS that you see him from. Like, damn, and it's true.
Yeah, and on a literal how would I say, literal page, what you just said. When you're looking at yourself in the mirror, if you look away, you're never going to see any of the quote unquote flaws or imperfections that you have.
Yeah.
So you'll never get to love them. No. And when somebody else calls them out, you'll because they're there.
Yeah.
Right. But you haven't gotten used to them yet. No. And you haven't accepted them. So the more you look at yourself in any way, shape, or form, the better person you will be.
Oh yeah.
For
100%.
Sure.
100%.
As you've started getting more money too, I've noticed that you've been putting into your fashion a lot more. Buying pieces, shoes, those are dope, hats and stuff. Yeah. Not that you couldn't dress before, but now I see you put a little
bit more effort, man. But I've always been into fashion for sure, shoes and stuff. But when you don't got it, you just got to rock with what your parents give you. You're like, all right, I'm going to make this work.
Exactly.
I'm going to make this shit work.
Dude, if you don't have it, man, that's going to get you to be the most crafty person out there, man. Like, if you got to go through the fridge and you only have cheese, bread, freaking, 3 other items, you're going to make a good meal out of
same thing with fashion. You wear the same shirt for 3 days, but I'm going to rock it differently so it looks like a different piece. It's like...
Yeah, I got different staple pieces, but the borderline, the whatever pieces are the same. They don't go anywhere.
Nah, that's so funny. I'm really thinking about that question. Like, how we just fashion and everything just changes, but that shit's hella funny. It was, dude, to buy a $30 shirt at Zoomies was crazy.
Dude, absolutely.
Like, so when I would get because when we grew up, we had like DGK, LRG. Yeah. Those were like the brands, or Pink Dolphin.
LRG,
you're like, fuck, dude, I want a shirt so bad. And when you would get one, your shit I would get mine from the clearance section. Yeah. So that piece or that shirt was no longer in. But I'm like, so you're always playing catch up. You're like, I could never have. That's so funny. So when I would have one, I was like, either you put on flannel on it, just the hoodie, you put the hoodie under it.
Yeah,
it's so funny. That one had me thinking that was hella funny.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's the way fashion moves, especially with you. And I saw a reel the other day. It was this dude talking about. He's like, it's not like I don't not like spending money.
Yeah,
he's just right now my budget is too big for my wallet. He's like, when I have the budget, I will be stupid. I will be shopping.
Yeah.
He's just talking about his budget is too small for his life right now. And when it matches, you'll see that he is a bougie person. But right now, he's not because he's not. What if your ex texted you, "I miss you"? Damn. What's your immediate response?
I'm going to throw my phone in the water.
I'm drowning.
Bye.
Absolutely not. I haven't really had any crazy breakups where my exes were
crazy.
Where if they texted me, I'd be scared or whatever. But at the same time, if one of them texted me today, I'm not going to respond just because out of respect for my current girlfriend.
Yeah. My current. Better be.
You've seen the reels, right? You've seen those.
My current. Yeah.
Have you seen those? Those are fucking funny. But at the same time, how are you supposed to describe it? It's like my current girlfriend. Yes.
Yeah.
My current girlfriend forever. Every
she might trip and something happens.
Let me read. What is the definition of current? Actually.
That's hella funny. Current? Yeah, because if she was here. What you mean, current? What you mean?
Exactly.
What you mean? I'm going to leave tomorrow? I'm like, no, baby. What if you went hiking and something happened? Oh.
Okay, I refrain from saying current. It does belonging to the present time, right? So it's always the
nice
present
way.
But then it goes in.
That sounds more fucked up.
No. Then it goes in. It goes into being more fucked up by belonging to the present time, happening, or being used and done now. So, no, it's not my current girlfriend. She is my girl.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that was
That's hella funny.
Oops. Yeah.
No,
I only said it because of the reels. That shit
Those
had
are
me
sure
laughing.
Yeah.
When you see their,
Yeah.
what do you mean current?
What do you mean?
Especially when it's the boyfriend.
Yeah.
The girlfriend says,
Oh, yeah,
it's like
yeah,
the
yeah,
current
yeah.
boyfriend. This is my current boyfriend.
Yeah.
The boyfriend's
What
like,
you mean?
What you mean current
Yeah.
boyfriend?
Current. Yeah.
Let me see. What if you woke up and everyone could hear your thoughts for 24 hours?
That'd be fucking hilarious. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think you'd get a lot of, what the fuck did he just say?
Because I'm the type of person where my face can't hide anything.
Yeah.
So if I see something and I'm thinking something, my face is going to say it.
Yeah, same.
Right?
Yeah.
So if my thoughts are out loud
Oh, yeah.
and that person's in earshot,
Yeah, they're like,
man.
what is wrong with you?
It's because things get filtered before they.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes they come out, you're like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
I'd get in a lot
Especially
of
because I'm super honest sometimes. Like, I don't like to sugarcoat stuff.
trouble.
So that would probably get me in trouble.
I mean, it honestly just depends on who you're around, too.
Yeah.
Like,
If I'm with my homies, it's like,
if I'm around my homies, it's fine. They're just going to laugh at the funny things that I say or in my brain. But if I'm around strangers or, a significant other and somebody else who's beautiful walks by, in my head, the thoughts are going to be like,
then she would be no longer your current. She will no longer be current.
And she will be
past. That's funny. Yeah. So good thing that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. My thoughts are going to be in my head
Locked
forever. Never would they ever pop out of there. Would you rather always have something in your teeth or always have a visible pit stain?
Oh, I think the pit stain, because you can just
just
talk to them like, what's up? Hey man, like, why are you so stiff? It's like, it's all good, bro.
Yep. I wouldn't want anything in my teeth unless it was like one of the teeth
in the back. Yeah. But I mean,
but if it had to be a prominent, like
right here,
something green or something,
no, that's bad.
Right in the
that's
front,
all bad. So I'm gonna go pit stains.
Same actually, because I wouldn't want to have. People would be like, "Hey, you have something in your."
At that point, like if I had the pit stains forever, it's just, I'm just gonna be like going to the gym.
Yeah.
But then that's a normal place to hang out. You can have.
You might be encouraged to be fit.
Yeah.
I would wear black a lot.
Bro.
Because pit stains in black, they're gonna be there, but
you won't notice them.
You won't notice them as
like a
bad.
yellow shirt.
You can loosen up the.
Yeah, you can
pull the elbows away from the sides a little bit.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Next, would you rather get caught talking to yourself or caught stalking someone's old IG pictures?
Oh no!
Oh gosh!
No, talking to yourself.
Talking to myself, absolutely.
Hell no.
Absolutely.
You get caught, dude, looking at someone's page. That's crazy work, bro.
Dude, especially if it's from a while, like it says, someone's old IG pics. You're going back to like 2017 or something.
Yeah, if you're going past 2 years, that is crazy. You got to do all this? Oh, hell no.
Absolutely not. I talk to myself every day anyway, so I feel like I get caught talking to myself all the time.
All the time.
Are you a self-talker?
Oh, dude, yeah. I talk to myself all the time. Like, you got to do this. Shit, I even sing to myself.
Yeah. Sometimes, they say it's a problem when you start responding, but at the same time, it's like if I'm talking to myself, I'm just going to be rude and not answer.
Hello? You there? Yeah, I'm here. I'm all right, bro. Got you.
I know you can hear me.
Yeah. It's just us.
Say something back. Manifest it out loud.
Yeah.
Say it right. Would you rather date someone with no phone or someone who answers FaceTimes in the bathroom?
Oh, dude, what the? Yeah, let's go with number one.
Yes.
Hell no, my lady's over here just FaceTiming me and she's on the toilet. Nah, bro, you get out of here.
Man, I don't have it. Dating someone without a phone.
No, that means you just,
Yeah,
she might have a pager.
yeah. It's a weird situation thinking about it in 2025. But if you went back 1980,
Nobody had a phone.
Nobody had a phone. So that's normal. And then they're like, what is a FaceTime?
Yeah.
Like, that sounds weird.
Yeah, no.
I want FaceTime in the bathroom.
Nah, I'm cool. Nah.
Tell that to somebody from 1980 when you're just randomly talking to them on the street. Yeah, my girlfriend FaceTimed me in the bathroom.
Yeah.
They have no idea what it is.
From the spraying the Febreze.
But I mean, shoot. Sometimes I call my homies and they FaceTime and
sometimes that's worse.
Yeah, but they answer on the toilet and they're like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna call you back." It's like,
take a shit, dog.
You could have just swiped up and been like, "I'm gonna call you back."
Yeah, or don't answer.
Yeah, just call me back and
don't answer.
Call me back in a couple minutes. We'll be fine. Would you rather give a TED Talk with zero prep or have your group chat read out loud in court? Oh my God.
I think we know the answer to this stuff.
I'd do the TED Talk.
Yeah, the TED Talk for sure.
I'd do the TED Talk.
Some group chats are not meant to be seen.
No,
the light of day.
Not at all.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
There'd be a lot of judgment going
a lot of blackmail.
Yeah, possibly blackmail.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. So don't go through your man's group chat, ladies.
Yeah, and vice versa.
And vice versa, fellas. Don't do that. Don't be that guy looking at your. Because girls can be just as bad.
Ladies, I don't know what you talk about in your group chats, but when it comes to men, we talk about
it's everything.
Everything.
There's sports.
There's
car crashes.
Cars. Everything.
Everything that you can think of.
If there's a list of everything.
That is a male's.
And you went down it.
Yeah.
It's on the group chat. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I do want to know what ladies talk about in their group chats. That
would be a good one to know. I think they're just the same, or if not worse. They just play it off cooler.
Yeah, I've actually always wondered that, how the dynamic is.
I think there's probably a lot of Disney involved. Some random Kardashians.
Yeah, Love Island.
All
that stuff.
Some Pilates, because Pilates all of a sudden everybody's doing it now.
Yeah, dude, I've noticed that fitness is.
It's a new thing.
It's always been relevant.
Yeah.
People have always wanted to be fit, but I have noticed a huge shift in people putting their health first.
Yeah,
which
is
cool.
good.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah.
I've also seen a big shift in religious content, and not like so much preaching religion, but just, hey, I'm going to church, or being more, a lot of day in the life, being more present. Yeah.
And people are showing that side of their lives too, putting it out there, which is cool too. It's dope. Yeah.
Like random questions, since anybody can have social media and stuff, do you think that it's ever going to be, an issue where every person wants to be, an influencer of some kind?
I mean, I think yes. It's like everybody wants to be a professional athlete. Doesn't mean everybody's gonna be it. Not everybody can be LeBron. Not everybody can be, Travis Kelce. So I feel like the people who, same thing. The people who are really good at it are gonna succeed at it, and the people that are just gonna be, not make it, not gonna make it. So I think it's definitely.
And that's hard too, because at what point does that person who's not going to make it, when do they know that? When do they figure it out?
I don't think they ever do. It's like, I'm pretty sure somebody who still thinks they're late, almost damn near 40. Nah, bro, I'm still make the league.
Well, I mean, when it comes to something that's sports related, there is an age.
No, definitely.
That,
you do know.
You're cooked.
Yeah, but there's some people who don't think that. They're still like, nah, bro,
Yeah, actually,
The Sunday league's I'm gonna make it off the Sunday league.
like actually, when I was doing the NBA G League tryout things, I mean, there were people in their mid-40s trying to make the roster and stuff. Now I don't know if any of them made it. I'm sure they didn't because they weren't even as good as I was, and I didn't make it. So, hey, there's that.
Well,
but at the same time, you're right. You know, there are a lot of people out there that
are just still delusional to a thing, or they're just super hyper focused on them, which is always chase your dreams, of course, 100%. But you should also have different avenues. You can also be great at something else.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not just, don't be just honed in on this. And that's saying for me because I was the same thing. I was like, I was so honed in on this dream, you know, that I literally missed all their opportunities that I could have also been doing. I probably could have been doing this a lot sooner and been, you know, doing greater and more stuff,
helping the outreach and
you know,
stuff.
but again, it's because you're so hyper focused. So not saying don't chase your dreams. Of course, chase your dreams. You know, chase whatever that makes you happy. But you know, I feel like sometimes you got to take that blindfold and be like, wait, you know what? I'm also good at this. Also,
yeah, I think that you see it all the time in the celebrity world when it comes to Tyla. You know Tyla, amazing singer, amazing dancer. Yeah, she can paint. She can draw like crazy. Yeah. You know, same thing with Chris Brown. He went in with the art, right, of singing and he can dance like a motherfucker. Yeah. And he can draw. And he can act. Yeah. And you know, so
that's where I kind of get like, I know you're a big Chris Brown fan too.
Huge.
And I'm a big Chris Brown fan too, but I look up to that man because like you said, he's not just honed in on one thing. It's like, yo, you guys can be good at this, which is inspiring because you're like, damn, bro, I could, you know, maybe I can't dance, but I can do other things. I can do this, and it's like that is super dope. That's why he's one of my big inspirations of what I do now. Like even with my videos and all that stuff, like I take a good like piece of his artistic, you know, creative mind into what I'm doing now. You know, so definitely that's
Yeah, no, Chris Brown he's a legend, man. Oh yeah, dude. When I first moved down to LA, actually, I started doing a lot of graphic art, and I had the idea to draw on one of his pictures. Yeah, and so I did, and I got it printed out. Yeah, but because I got the picture off of the internet, it was all blurry and stuff when I sized it up. Yeah, and it didn't stop me though. I got it framed. I put it in a package, and he had just had this what was it, a yard sale thing where he was selling his closet and everybody was showing up. So his address was out there. What? Yeah. So I went and I found his address and I sent it to with a note to my Instagram and all that shit, dude. And I'm sure that it got seen by somebody. You know, and it got intercepted by whoever checks the mail or whatever. And then either tossed out. I have no idea. But I remember just being embarrassed for the longest time of like, why would I do that? Yeah. Because first of all, the image was cool, but the picture itself was so blurry. Yeah. And whatnot. But that was my one thing that I did and instantly regretted. I was like, this is out of delusion. Yeah. He's gonna see it. He's going to like it. He's going to
hit me up,
read the note, see my Instagram, hit me up, and I'm going to be famous. Yeah. That's not how it works, you know.
So many variables, so many fences you got to jump to get to them, bro.
Yeah, dude. So if you didn't know that story, now you do.
That's funny, bro.
Yeah, random. Are you good? Do you have to?
No, I'm straight, bro. I'm cool. No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. All right. Would you rather live with your high school crush or your most chaotic friend?
My most chaotic friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. High school crush.
That can get old, bro.
That could be old. Yeah. That's like being married from high school. That's absolutely.
No, your most chaotic friend, because you don't. The word chaotic can mean a lot of things. Like, yo, it's just like good times. They're just crazy. You just never know what to expect, and I like that. You know, it's like today, every day is gonna be different.
Yeah, there's no stale moment when you're with somebody who's a little chaotic. Yeah, they're never boring. You're never bored.
You're never boring.
When you're with your high school crush the entire time, and shout out to everybody who's
I know a couple
high school sweethearts, you know, who been together for that long. That's crazy to me. After living the life that I have, what?
No, but I've seen a couple. But so shout out to y'all. You know, put in that example.
That's super cool. We need you to explain some shit.
Yeah, we need a class.
How does this work? And why did it work?
Yeah.
Y'all be swinging? I feel like that's the only way that shit could work for that long.
Dude, I don't know.
Dude.
Or,
like, what? What?
No.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Okay, these are situational questions.
Right.
So the last ones were more would you rather and stuff. So we have about 5 more.
Yeah.
You're asked to give a toast at a wedding, but you barely know the couple. What do you say?
Oh, man. You just be like, hello, everyone. Thank you for coming here today and celebrating this beautiful couple. Yeah. Cheers. Just short and sweet. Short and sweet. You'll get it. Don't try to say, oh, he's my best. No.
Yeah,
just keep it short and sweet.
If you don't know them,
short
best thing to do is to tell the truth.
Yeah.
It's always the best thing to do. If you're nervous, always start with that. Yeah. Because then it's out there and you have nothing to worry about. Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
I don't even know these people.
Yeah.
But in this very moment, I have to say something.
Yeah, right?
Because their relationship is that beautiful.
Okay. Just short and sweet. Thank you.
I see a very bright future for you.
It's so cheesy. This the whole
beautiful as fuck.
And I hope you guys have many, many, many years of lifelong happiness.
Enjoy your honeymoon and children later.
Oh, dude.
Children after the honeymoon.
Some of those wedding speeches are so cringy. Oh, shit.
Absolutely.
Oh, my mama. That's how you know not to fuck with her. She's like, dum, dum. It ain't always good when she calls. That's why I have her the Darth Vader fucking ringtone. And what is wrong with her?
Oh, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw your friend's partner out with someone else. What's your move? Boy.
I mean, I don't know. It's because
I'm straight to their ear.
See, it's either like if it was my boy and I see his girl like out doing some wild shit, it's like, yeah, I would want to tell them, but sometimes it's like when you get involved in people's business, then you end up looking like the bad guy. Like, let's just say you do tell them, like, hey, bro, and then they get in a fight, and then next thing you know, they end up back with each other, and then you look like the asshole for snitching. So I was like, but so if I'm gonna be honest, I'll probably just be like, I'd probably want to tell them in the nicest way without trying to get too involved.
Yeah, you know what? I would actually, in that situation, I would go up to the partner who's with the other person and see how they react, knowing that I know their other person and stuff.
I would just confront that person's person, just like, yo, or just kind of like if you're at the bar and you see your boy's girl with another dude, and it's kind of, you don't have to say nothing, just kind of like, just know.
What did the girl?
And then she's gonna be like,
what did the girl say? Clock it.
That's what the kids are saying now. Clock it. Yeah.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah.
You see me seeing you doing it.
Yeah. And then she's gonna be like, yeah.
You know? But I mean, shoot, it's also different on the other scale, because there are a lot of male friends who would not tell their other person's significant other that like they're cheating on them or something, So,
but I feel like people just don't want to get involved in other people's business. Because again, I've seen it happen too many times where people are coming to tell that person from the goodness of their heart, and the person watching out for that person then ends up being the bad guy.
Yeah,
and it just
true. Best thing at the end of the day is mind your business.
Mind your business. Mind your business.
Yeah, mind your damn business. Your phone dies while using GPS, and you're in a sketchy neighborhood. What do? I'm just driving out of there.
Keep driving.
I don't understand. I don't understand that question, y'all.
Why would you stop?
We're going to need you to come up with some better questions.
Keep going. Just keep going.
just
keep going. Just keep driving. Look for a target.
I mean, if your GPS dies, that means your whole phone is dead.
Yeah.
So you need to just go.
Go. Yeah.
You need to go. If you don't know where you're at.
Yeah. Stop at a gas station maybe and buy a $2 charger.
A charger.
Yeah.
buy a charger.
That's the only time you should get out of your car.
I live in a sketchy area. I do.
Look for a Target.
Yeah. I've never in my life been scared to walk down the street, and I am. So.
Yeah, definitely. Don't get out of your car.
I live in a sketchy area.
Yeah.
Keep driving.
Yeah.
You win $10,000, but can't keep it unless you spend it in 1 hour. What's the game plan?
I have to spend it all?
You have to spend all $10,000 in an hour if you want to utilize it.
Shit.
Otherwise, you do not get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that'll be easy. I think I can spend 10 bands in an hour.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Yeah. I'll probably go to Santana Row over there in San Jose. Just give me a
Gucci, Louis.
Oh, you can spend 10 bands in a Louis store like in half hour.
15 minutes.
15 minutes, yeah.
You go grab three bags, you're good.
Run it, let's do it.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to, sponsor that.
If anybody wants to see if we can complete that challenge.
Come on. We can make it happen.
I'll post the Venmo.
Yeah. Right here.
Right here.
Right here.
Because that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I would go straight to either like Best Buy and just go ham on equipment. My podcast would be 4 different camera angles, all the best lighting.
That's easy.
Comfy seats, $10,000 in an hour, easy. You hear somebody talking trash behind a closed door about you. Do you walk in or walk away?
Where are we at? Paint the
picture.
Paint the picture.
Okay, let's say you're kicking it with some homies.
We got drinks involved. Is there liquid courage in me?
There's a little liquid courage, and you're chilling. It's like an average Friday night or Saturday. You're chilling with the homies at the crib. There's some other people there, so it's not your homie that's necessarily talking crap, but somebody who's within the association.
There's been scenarios like that. Okay.
Yeah.
What do we do? I guess because we got shit to lose now.
A lot. Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. Again, it's kind of like the answer before. It's like, yo, we can talk about it. Just go straight up to the person. Like, yo, you don't gotta hide. Just talk about it.
Yeah.
And then, because a lot of times when you just even in a mature way confront the person, that person who's talking smack shrinks hella bad.
Yes.
So you gotta throw hands. We're not condoning violence.
No.
It's just being a mature way to confront the person, and I guarantee you that person will not.
Yeah, it's just I feel like it's the same situation with the partner being with another person. You just if they're on the other side of the wall, you just open the door or look around the wall and be like,
"What's up?
Why? What is your reason for talking shit about me right now in this particular moment?" Yeah. And if what they're saying is false, it definitely shouldn't piss you off because it's false. And so,
as long as you know your truth, bro, people are gonna. I've always said this: people are gonna talk. Whether you're doing good, people are gonna talk smack. If you're doing bad, people are gonna talk smack. So it's like you're never gonna make people happy. So let them talk.
As somebody who went to high school with me, you can attest. When I was in high school, I wore whatever I wanted.
Yeah,
it was like
fucking hair was blonde.
Hair was blonde before hair was blonde. You know, it's just
he had the blonde hair before Drewski.
Exactly. Right. It's just hair was blonde. I'd wear short shorts before short shorts were a thing. It was just all the types of colors, matching, whatever. And the reason why I was so confident in doing that is because I always knew that people are going to judge you regardless.
No matter what.
If you're doing what you want to do, they're going to judge you. If you're doing what you think they want you to do, they're going to judge you.
Yeah.
So either way, you're in a bad situation.
Man, yeah.
So you might as well do what you want to do.
Exactly.
And live the life that you want to live.
Exactly. My mom always said, like, she always put it example. She's like, they criticized Jesus and he was perfect.
Right? Actually, though.
He was perfect. He had and they still criticize him. Shit, they even killed him for no reason. So it's like, exactly like you said, just live your life. As long as you're not hurting nobody, and you're putting good energy out there, just live your life. So
dude. And I'll take that a step further and just say, in any aspect of your life, whatever you want, just go after it. You know, just whatever somebody's saying, it doesn't necessarily mean, you know, you have to do it that way.
No.
Obviously, if they have what you want and you don't listen to them or something, then, you know, obviously they've done it. So listen to them a little bit.
Listen, but again, everybody's road to wherever, you know, everybody's different. So never, I always tell people, never compare, you know, that person's success to yours. Just everybody's path is different. You know, some people got it easier. Some people had to take the long route. You know, but at the end of the day, as long as you're focused to getting to wherever you want to be, just stay focused. You know, stay focused.
Yeah. Stay focused. So if you hear somebody talking shit about you, you're probably doing something right.
Yeah. 100%.
On that note, my dog Chuy, I appreciate you being here for the podcast,
for having me,
man. I'm definitely gonna have you back on for sure.
Yeah, I'm running back
as soon as the first round is always you know a little bit shaky.
Yeah.
You know, questions are off, whatever.
It's all good, bro.
But dude, I had a pleasure.
No, I had a lot of blast, brother.
I love your responses. You are a great person. You are hilarious.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
And you work extremely hard at what you do.
Thank you, man.
And you deserve the joy that you get from giving back to the community.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Thank you. Hopefully you can come out, man, on August 2nd. And if this is out by August 2nd, you guys are more than welcome to come out.
Yes, please do. Rebel Downtown Livermore. Like you said.
Link in my bio.
Yes. If you RSVP, you get a free ticket.
Yeah, so again, the whole point of this, you know, it's called Backpacks and Bevies. So again, the whole point is to give back to these kids, whether it's, you know, school supplies, a backpack, socks, even deodorant, you know, goes a long way.
You can't have these little motherfuckers walking around their school stanky.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, seriously, there is nothing worse than being in high school as a pubescent individual stinking.
No, you can't.
Like stinking because you sweat weird.
Yeah. You're going through puberty.
And you stink.
Yeah.
And that's why
there's bullying.
Yeah. And that's why the locker rooms smell like Axe spray.
So make sure you guys come out. You know, so again, with your RSVP, you get one free drink on me. There's going to be food, and then if you guys do choose to donate, that will be another you know, drink ticket. But yeah, there's going to be good vibes. I have a DJ coming out. Shout out DJ Stevie. He's going to be coming out, and yeah, should be a good time. So hopefully you guys can come out and celebrate.
Appreciate you.
All right, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you, boss.